Welcome back, Skyhook Ninjas. In this video we're going to be going over the challenges for the spring floor. The first one is going to be right here. You're going to start on this wall in a cat hang. I'm going to have my feet on the wall and my hands are going to be in between these two green tapes, just like that. From there I'm going to come onto these balance beams and I'm going to come underneath both of these orange blocks all the way over to this precision beam at the very end. I am not going to touch these orange blocks or any of the pads on the side or the ground.
And that's challenge 4?
Yes, that is challenge 4. For the next challenge, it's going to start all the way over here. There are two challenges that start on the same block right here and share most of the same course together. It's going to be challenges 13 and 22. So for both of those, I'm going to start on here and come across this balance beam, coming all the way back across this wall right here. Now, for challenge 13, that is going to be the easier challenge. So there's going to be a few extra obstacles that you're able to use in that one, but not in 22. The first one of those is going to be this box right here. If you're doing challenge 13, the yellow one, you are welcome to use your hands inside this box right here. If you're doing challenge 22, you are not allowed to use your hands in that box. You're going to land all the way over on this beam right here. If you are doing challenge 13, you are welcome to use the springboard. If you are doing the harder challenge, you cannot use the springboard. You have to stick it onto that beam. From there, we're coming across. You cannot touch the vault block or the white dome. We're going to come all the way up onto this beam. If you're doing challenge 13, you can use this precision beam here to help you get up here. If you're doing the harder one, you cannot use that beam right there. We're going to come all the way down and across both of these beams. And then we have this last little strip right here. If you are doing the easier challenge, challenge 13, you are welcome to use any of these bars and beams that you would like to. You're going to come all the way up here, get onto this orange block right here, and use that to get all the way up on top of this wall. If you're doing the harder challenge, challenge number 22, you cannot use the beams with the yellow tapes. You can only use the bars coming over to this guy right here, and then you cannot use the orange block. You're going to climb straight up onto this wall and finish both of those routes by standing up on top of that wall. The last two challenges for the spring floor are going to both start right here, challenges 17 and 40. For challenge 17, I'll go over that one first. We're going to come across all of these obstacles right here. You're welcome to use your hands on top of the quad steps. You're welcome to use the top of the cube. We're going to come all the way across. Once you're here, you're going to jump from here without touching the ground all the way up to this wall right here. Once you're on this wall right here, you're going to hop up into a cat hang. So your feet are going to be on the wall. You cannot use your feet on top of the wall.
Coach Gavin, can my feet, if I go from the quad step, do I have to go directly into that hang, or can I touch the floor in between?
You cannot touch the floor in between. From here, you're going to jump directly up onto here. Once you're on here, again, feet on the wall. You cannot use your feet on top of the wall. You cannot use any of the bars or other obstacles. You're going to come all the way up and across the wall. You cannot use your feet on this platform right here. Coming all the way up around the corner, you're going to finish coming down into a cat hang with control on this last wall right here. You cannot touch the ground here until you've shown control in a cat hang on that wall right there. Now for challenge 40, we're going to go all the way back to that same starting point. You're welcome to use a run-up if you'd like to. You do not have to start in that box right there. We're going to come all the way across the quad steps. Now for challenge 40, it is one of our hardest challenges, so you cannot use your hands on top of the quad steps. You cannot use the cube at all. You cannot touch it. Coming all the way up and over all the quad steps, all the way up to this bar right here. For challenge 40, you cannot use the tops of any of the parkour walls with your hands or feet, only the orange bars. And then from here, you're going to come up onto this orange bar. Again, you cannot use the tops of the parkour walls, and you cannot use the black bars. You are only going to use the orange bars and the volumes. You're going to come all the way around without using any of the black bars or extra pads on the side or the cutouts on the wall either. You're going all the way up, finishing on top of the 6-foot wall right here.
How do I get from that orange bar to this orange bar?
This is one of our hardest challenges, so that is a question for you guys to figure out when you're trying it. And that is going to be all of the challenges for the spring floor.
Quick question for you, Coach Gavin. If I'm a white belt or yellow belt ninja and I see a challenge that's maybe 400, 500, 600 points, is that a good one for me to try?
That is an excellent question. If we're going through all of the different challenges, we're going to start with the lower level ones. Even if we're a higher level ninja, start with the lower level challenges just to kind of warm yourself up and see where you're at with all the different challenges, and try and work on ones that are about at your level. Don't try and push too far up and above what you're capable of doing safely.
So if I'm struggling on a 200 point or 300 point or even 400 point obstacle, maybe this one that's worth 700 or 800 points is not the best one for me to try. Is that correct?
That would be correct. We're going to try and just save this one if we are one of our more advanced ninjas.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Coach Gavin. These are some really exciting challenges. I'm sure people are eager to try them.